some of you may be aware, hopefully those of you that are watching, and then some of you may not. I've been talking about cryptically about this thing that I've been working on kind of secretly, not really divulging a lot about what's going on. Eric is aware of what's been going on, but and then a few other people have, but it's not been like a big announcement. Up until a couple days ago, I did announce it on my actual Facebook page. But I have started a small T-shirt printing company, essentially. That's what I've been working on. If I look exhausted, that's why I look exhausted. But one of the things that we're going to be offering is actually specifically for people to be able to visit the website. The name of the company is actually KirbyT's. And then hopefully we're going to show the website here in just a few minutes. But one of the things we're going to be offering is T-shirts for a lot of the different projects. Like, for example, I was just talking about red skirts. I thought I would show this one off here on the show. I've got some shirts to show off here real quick. These shirts are actually quite big because some of these shirts are actually for me. So this is a shirt here. This is actually for red skirts. And then you can see right here, it's got the command emblem on it. And it's a green shirt because it's kind of like if you're familiar with Star Trek, Captain Kirk had the green shirt. And then on the back of it, it has one of the catchphrases from Red Skirts. It says, Flark it. It's got the logo there as well.
That's very cool, Dave. That looks awesome.
So that's one of the shirts right there. And I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. And now I'm going to show off a couple of the Retro Rogue shirts. And then we'll talk about the website here just real briefly. So get this one out here. This is one of the Retro Rogues shirts. If I can actually hold it up actually square to the camera. Retro Rogues Live. It's got the logo really big there. And then on the back, it's got a cool double R skull tag print right there for the back of the shirt. And then this one, I haven't changed the preview graphic actually on the website for this one yet, but hopefully I'll be doing it soon. But this is the Distressed Retro Rogues
very cool
shirt. And you can see compared to me, I am a big guy. You see how big this print is? If I can get it squared up. This is a well, hold on. I should have practiced this before. But anyhow, you can see this is a very large print. I think it's really cool. And then on the back, it's got a Retro Rogues tag, but it's actually the words Retro Rogues Live. So these are all available actually right now if you're curious to get one. Eric, if you wouldn't mind sharing my screen here real quick. So this is the KirbyT's website. This is the name of the company. Kirby, for some people who know, was my dog who passed away actually just a little while ago. And I'd been planning to do this for quite some time to actually launch this company. And I had been discussing names with some friends and whatever. And my friend, the Janimal, Jan, who actually was the co-host for the Retro Retrospective show back in the day, Jan actually said, well, you should name it KirbyT's after Kirby. And I was like, well, that's a great idea. So I did name the company KirbyT's. Now here, just briefly, there's a lot of options here to start off with. For those of you that are fans of the Retro Rogues, we've got the black shirt that I just showed you with the skull on the back. I need to update the image for this one here. This is actually going to be the Distressed Retro Rogues logo shirt, and it's going to reflect that once I change it. We've also got it here on white if you want to get it in white. For those of you that are fans, hopefully, of red skirts, we've got red skirts here. This has got a tag print on the back of the security emblem. Front of the shirt shows off the main characters. We got Dark Meat, Bushy Tails. We got a KirbyT's. We got a lot of fun stuff here for people to check out. This is a way, if you buy a Retro Rogue shirt, this is a way that you can directly support what we are doing here with the Retro Rogues. The shirts and everything are priced to try and make them high quality, but still have them be at a price point that by the time that you pay shipping, because you pay actual shipping, there's a small handling charge, but it's not that high. The whole goal of this was to be able to offer these these shirts so that people could buy them and support the show, but actually get one without it costing like an arm and a leg. Because a lot of the different services that are available online, they're very nice and everything, but by the time you buy a shirt, you're paying $30 or $40 by the time you pay shipping, especially if you're a big guy like me and you have to get like a 2 or a 3X, and the prices go really, really high. So we're going to go back. So there's an actual just Retro Rogues page here that just has, and we're going to be adding to these designs. But for example, the white shirt here, this is $15.95 for a white shirt. The larger size is a little bit more, but the whole goal is to keep it where hopefully, if you want to support the show for $20, you can have a nice shirt, and that helps us support what we're doing here. So just wanted to show this off just here briefly here. And then for those of you that are really interested, if you need to do or want to do some custom t-shirts, there is a custom t-shirt option here, because we will print shirts for you. So if that's something that you want to do, obviously check that out. There's no minimum orders on shirts, so if you just want to get one shirt, you can just get one shirt. I am personally supervising and overseeing everything that happens here at KirbyT's. So you can guarantee that, or you can take my word for it, that I'm being very, very specific and making sure the quality is really high and that the design work and the artwork is very good. So that's it. I just wanted to show that off and tell people that if you want to support Retro Rogues, here's a fun way you can do it. Again, it's KirbyT's.com. It's KirbyT's.com. There'll be a link actually on the Retro Rogues page on Facebook as well. But again, we've got right now to start off with, we've got these designs here. And again, the red one is going to be the distressed one. And I'm going to change the graphic so that it reflects. Man, I'm doing such a horrible job of trying to show this off. It will reflect this distressed. Well, anyhow, you get the idea. It'll reflect this design. Yeah. So yeah. So anyhow, that's all of that. I just wanted everyone to see what we got going on here, and we hope that you'll support the show and you'll check this out. This is going to help us pay for some other additional things that we want to do to help grow the show and grow the fan base. I think it's a fun way to show that you're a member of the Rogues Gallery and show your support for the show. So,
and I think it's really important to point out, you did mention it, but basically, if folks have their own designs that they're interested in producing their own shirts, basically this is a service that will be provided that will allow them to do that. So you're directly competing with a lot of these other print shops out there, like Teespring and things like that you're going to be doing the same kind of service for other folks, which I think a lot of people they're going to find that mind blowing. But I think that's awesome. So so just keep that in mind if any of you folks out there, because I know obviously Dave has a lot of friends that are artists. So do I, actually. I have a lot of friends that are artists from my days at the Comic-Con and doing independent comics myself. So if you have some designs, send them over to KirbyT's, and Dave can look into producing the shirt for you. So I think that's really exciting. Although I have to say, I love the designs that you have so far, Dave. Just the ones that we're showing right now on screen, they look great. Especially some of that red skirt stuff. Of course, I'm very excited about the Retro Rogue stuff, but some of the red skirt stuff really does look awesome as well. So we have talked about that we probably going to at some point start incorporating our avatars, because we really haven't done a lot on our avatars. My avatar is actually seen in the warning graphic, so it's probably the most prominent one that we have right now because we see it every time in the warning graphic. That's my avatar. But then Dave has sort of it's like a giant Japanese robot kind of thing, right? Like almost like a Transformer Shogun kind of thing. And that's Dave's avatar. Actually, I'll put mine up real quick too, so you can see. As I said, mine is pretty prominent because of the warning graphic. So I appreciate that, Dave, by the way. But we're talking about doing stuff with that as well. And even doing stuff along, in the future, maybe we'll do some stories with them, all sorts of stuff, but definitely T-shirts. So keep that in mind, everybody. And Bobby, he's already commenting. He says he's getting my Rogue shirt on payday. Thumbs up. Awesome. Looks awesome, cool. Dave. And Bobby, we really appreciate your support. We really appreciate that. So That stuff, as Dave said, that goes to support the show. It goes to support Dave's new business venture as well. But when you wear a Retro Rogue shirt, that's basically free advertisement for us. So we really appreciate that. If any of you folks do that and you wear it, loud and proud, at events, things like that. Granted, right now, I don't know how many events you're going to, but still, when you're going shopping or whatever you're doing, getting your essentials, whatever it is, that's free advertisement for us, and we really appreciate it.
And I like the black one, but this, I'm telling you, this distressed one is cool. This one is killer. This is my favorite that I've designed so far of all these shirts I've put together. And I had an idea for it. Like, I thought this will be cool, but until I actually threw it on the platen and was actually pressing the shirt and taking a look at it and seeing how it was actually going to turn out, I wasn't 100% certain on it because it was kind of an experiment. And I really, really like it. And I really managed to push the size of what I can do. So just so everyone knows, this technology, this method that we're using to produce these shirts, this is a totally new, well, not totally new. It is a new process. It's state of the art. It's not like traditional screen printing. It's actually something that's slightly different. But it enables me to actually print shirts again on demand. This is print on demand t-shirts. So that's the thing that's really cool about it. So that's like, Eric was saying, if you have, you've got a character from your comic or whatever, you want a shirt of it, you can't do 12 shirts, you can't do 24 shirts, you can't afford the screen charges and all the other things that go into traditional screen printing. The thing that's really cool about this, you just send me a message to the website, tell me what you're wanting to have done. I'll get you to upload the artwork to me, and then I can set it up and then print you one shirt at a good price. That's the big thing. One shirt at a good price. The shirt's not going to cost you $28. It's not going to cost you $30. It's not, it's going to cost you a reasonable price, but still be a nice quality garment at the same time. So you can have your favorite character, you can have like your creator-owned character, but also too, you and some friends are, you're doing a bachelor party thing in Vegas and you need some shirts, hit me up, man. I can help you out with that. So, and that's the thing that's really nice. No minimum orders. So that's the thing that's really cool about it. But again, specifically for Retro Rogues, take a look at the designs, see if you find a shirt that you like, and, just support the show. Jane my mom has actually she's already bought a shirt. She's supporting the show. So that was really nice of her to do. But no, just check out what we got going on here and hopefully get a Retro Rogue shirt and wear it proudly. So.
Absolutely. And like I said, they look great. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting mine. That's for sure.
Yeah. Very cool. And Eric's, his is actually printed. It's in the bag. I just got to get it in the mail to him. So, and I'll be doing some huge mailings. I've got all kinds of packages I've got to send out. That's actually going to be happening. That will finally be happening this week. I have been so busy getting the website and getting all the equipment set up and testing everything, making sure everything works the way that it's supposed to. I have been doing all kinds of tests, trying to calibrate to print photos on shirts, all kinds of crazy stuff. I wish I could show you guys the thing that I printed I'm the most proud of, that was the test print. I know Eric has seen it, but we can't really show it because if it gets out, I'll get in a lot of trouble. But anyhow.
Somebody else's intellectual property. I guess that's the easiest way to say it there.
Yeah, but it's a shirt that all us big guys want, we can't get. So I made that happen. So there you go. But that I've got this everything in here now where I can ship directly from my house, which is really nice. So it's going to make it easier for me. Like when we get back to doing the sketch cards for people commenting again, hopefully we'll be doing that next episode. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to get those in the mail, so the wait won't be as long. And also, number two, the thing that's going to be really cool is we're going to have Retro Rogue shirts too if you comment pretty soon. So all kinds of fun things are in the works. So
very, very cool. That's awesome. And Larry's checking in. He's saying hi, Dave.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. Well, nice for you to be here. I can't really see you, but it's nice that you're here. So.
Yeah, it doesn't go two ways yet.
Yeah, I know. I
It
don't
will
know.
eventually. I'm sure that's coming. That's coming.
So, but anyhow, enough about KirbyT's. But I just wanted to talk about that and get that out there. So hopefully people will take a look at what we've got going on there, because it's a fun way to support Retro Rogues, and we're your support for the show. So.
Absolutely. And there's one more image for everybody there, so you can see some of the stuff that we're offering. You can see the 3 Retro Rogue shirts very prominently there, and also a very good red skirt shirt, by the way. I've seen this image before. That's pretty awesome. Some additional red skirt shirts. So what's the shirt on the corner there, Dave? On the bottom corner there.
Oh, that is actually this is the red skirts. So it's the homage to the motion picture.
I thought that was in the top. I thought there was another one below that.
Oh no, I'm going to show that one. I just took a second here to show off that one. Let me go back.
I just didn't recognize it. That's why I was asking.
Are we talking about this one over here?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Well, this is actually the eagle from Dark Meat.
Oh, right on. Okay, cool. Very cool.
And in the back has a tag print, and it says, "You're such a parody, a truly feeble and ridiculous imitation." So it's a quote from the book. So
very cool.
But Dark Meat, the Janimal and I, we actually created Dark Meat. It is a sort of a loving parody and salute to Dark Knight, or Dark Knight Returns. And it's about a chicken who believes he is Batman, or a Batman-like character. He doesn't believe he's actually Batman, but a Batman-like character. And it's kind of an industry commentary, because he actually battles some characters that if people see it, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. But it's kind of some industry commentary at the same time. But I'm just folding these up here real quick so they don't wrinkle too bad. And actually I have a test print. Well, maybe we'll show that off on the show next time. But I have a test print actually for the Eagle shirt, because I've been calibrating the printing for the really complex images with a lot of tones and stuff, so that it looks really good. Like the logo stuff is pretty straightforward in order to hit. But the really images with a lot of complex colors and stuff, you actually have to go in and actually configure it so it'll actually look good when it prints.